It's Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. Harvey, things are starting to get like a little bit like it's Super Bowl season, but it's officially like I think it's almost safe to say it's full off season mode, right?
Almost, man. Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but
It's
I mean, after this Sunday, I mean that's a big game. I mean, what's the one thing I guess what's going to be in the Zuniga household? I mean, regardless, I know we hate watching these Super Bowls when the Cowboys are not in it, but what's going to be on the menu for you guys?
well. My wife said she wants some brisket, man. So brisket with those big potatoes, baked potatoes, smashed up with some barbecue brisket, a little bit of cheese, sour cream, whatever you want, man. That's what she wants. So then we're gonna do some queso dip, some guacamole. That's pretty much it, man. Maybe a couple of wings, but not very much. But that's what she wants. She wants a brisket. So we're uh we're definitely gonna do some brisket with some papas, man. Barbecue style.
I love it, man. And us, I mean, the Mexican culture, we could turn any dish, and man, we'll put salsa on that sucker, and it's
Hell
great, man.
yeah,
It's
bro.
ready to it's ready to go. I mean, not trying to talk bad on anything, but I mean, we put jalapenos on pizza. I mean, we go crazy with it, right? Look,
Hey,
Albert
Albert
Garcia, what's up,
Garza,
boys?
what's up? What's up,
Been a
Albert?
while.
Yeah.
Eric Block, he's back. Hey, my guys, good to have you
What's
back.
up?
Thomas Vaquero, what's up, brothers? Nothing much, man. We're gonna
What's
get a little
up?
bit further into the Cowboy situation, trying to find out what's on the menu for Sunday, right? Because like, regardless, it's the Super Bowl. I don't know what kind of storylines you guys are following, but obviously, I really want the Chiefs for this one. I really want Andy Reid to just show the Eagles that they made the biggest mistake of their entire, you know, of I want it to be something that just stings the Eagles for the rest of their life, right? Giving up on Andy Reid, which is he's been one of
Wait,
the
oh,
best coaches.
yeah, he has, man. Look at Eric Black said before that. He said, "Not a damn thing." He said, "Not a damn thing."
Love it. Yeah, Jose. Where's Jose? I
he's
know. Where is Jose?
he's stuck behind the trailer, bro.
Because he always gives me a hard time because he says I'm late today. Yeah, today I was a little bit late. Nachos and wings probably. You can never go wrong with nachos, man. Honestly, I think I've been known to make some pretty amazing nachos, and it's
Oh man.
dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a phony, dude. I go and I get them. I get the Cisco melted
See, you
condensed
messed up
cheese.
already, bro. You messed up
That's why
already.
I'm telling you, I'm phony, man. Don't get me wrong, but I'll cook fajitas. I'll put avocado on that sucker, jalapenos, everything, salsa, lettuce, everything. I could literally open a little taco stand. I bet you I'll sell those nachos like anything. Even make hot Cheetos with cheese. Come on now. I mean, you're not doing that. You're not doing it right. Uh, who's this? Track
Track
clock.
hawk.
Woo! Four, three,
Them
two, one.
stars, baby.
Imagine having Dakota Prescott. Interesting. It's an interesting conversation. But today we are talking about the 2022 Dallas Cowboys draft class. I know yesterday it was a great show. We had Jay Tuck on. If you guys missed it, our link is in the bio. Definitely go check it out on our YouTube. Jay Tuck has been covering the Dallas Cowboys. Well, he told us his story. It's a great story, and he's done such a great well. He does a good job with scouting reports. I think he just put out one on what he has studied of the expectations of the offense going forward, and it does look very intriguing. It looks very nice,
Yeah.
So yeah, Jay Tuck. He's if you follow him on Twitter, man, Jay Tuck he really gets that he gets the Eagle fans going. He gets the Niner fans going. It's a lot. It's all love though, but let's get right to it. I think we've already broke down Sam Williams and we've broken down Tyler Smith, right? Obviously, I think that the Cowboys' future is set with them two players right there. What does Eric say? Eric says, "See, if the boys wasn't in it, I would have went fishing, took a 3-hour trip back home to the city, and we would have had a big old seafood fry with all the trimmings, but then he went and they're
Ah,
it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Hey, some a fish fry, you can never go wrong with a fish fry either, man.
I love fish, bro.
I love seafood,
I
man.
love seafood, period,
I
bro.
love seafood too, man.
Who that? Hey, that crawfish boil.
That's what happens when you live next to the Gulf of Mexico. When you live near, or if you're from the Gulf, near the Gulf. I mean, we have a beach here, man. We have it's literally heaven on earth here on this side of Texas where we live in. Oh, where I'm from, for sure.
Yeah,
But
I made one for my family when I visited back in the valley,
yeah,
bro. I tell you, man, it
everybody went
was
crazy.
so good, bro. It was so good. I had to
Can't-
unbuckle my pants, man.
it's unfortunate. We can't really. Yes, sir. I'm right here by the Gulf, man. You see, that's the beauty, right? Texas is just like all up in
Yeah.
the east side of Texas is all golf right there. Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, we have our own beach. When it's that
Mm,
cold and raining, is the best place to be at South Padre Island for all those that love to go. During the spring break. Spring break's right around the corner. SPI, it gets crazy. A bunch of people, a bunch of shows, a bunch of stuff goes down. So you guys should definitely check it out whenever you guys are here. Let us know. Obviously, you can find us on all social medias. You can find me on Twitter, Jerry underscore Martinez. Let me know if you guys ever make a trip down here. Let me know and,
Tra
and, and
Tra
see if we can.
Trackhawk said, what did he say? Crawfish is about to skyrocket expensive? Oh no, don't tell me that.
What? He did say that.
No. Why? I
Man,
wonder why.
the eggs are crazy right now. I mean, things are kind of crazy right now. I think people are just taking advantage of it, right?
Yeah.
What do they call them? Mud bugs?
Mud bugs,
Mud,
baby.
mud bugs.
I love me some crawfish, boy.
Mud bugs, man.
Hey, I like there was one when I would work in Houston down there in Missouri City, Motown,
Yeah.
Mo City, they call it Mo City over when I lived in Sugarland. And man, bro, let me tell you, man, there was this place, I forgot what it was called. I think Crawfish Heaven. Bro, I did like 7 to 8 pounds of crawfish in one sitting.
Wow.
I would kill it, bro. But hey,
8 pounds
like 8 pounds, man. Easy, bro.
of
Easy.
crawfish
Yeah,
by
easy.
yourself, no help.
By myself, no help. All
Well, I
day.
mean, it's the size of a small shrimp, right?
It don't matter though, bro. 8 pounds is a lot.
That is a lot,
And
though.
then you suck the head. Oh yeah. Oh, that juice, boy. I'm getting man, I want some crawfish now.
What did Eric say? Man, half of H Town would have been on 45 and we would have won. Love it, man. Love it. Well, let's get right into it, right? We want to break it down because, like I said, Cowboys are in full draft mode, and we want to talk about what the players they drafted last year, and obviously this is a good one right here, Jalen Tolbert, man. There was big hype, big expectation that came with Jalen Tolbert. However, I mean, what was the one thing that stood out to you from Jalen Tolbert specifically coming into the Cowboys?
Some of the stuff that I saw from his film, man, was just the way, like that slant catch and after the catch run. Like, I love that in him. It looked like he had pretty strong hands, right? When he'd catch the ball, he kind of snatch it. Um, but I don't know, man. I was very surprised that he didn't play well this year. It was kind of shocking to me. I don't care what anybody says,
It's a
because you
healthy
look at you,
scratch, healthy scratch, healthy
yeah, like
scratch.
you look at the film and it doesn't make any sense. Um, now that's what I liked about him, man. Just the I guess you would call football speed. I liked his football speed, the way he would cut, grab the ball, snatch the ball, yards after catch. That's what I liked about him, man. His radius. I thought he played very good in college, but man, sometimes them small schools, man, you come into the NFL and reality comes screaming down really fast. Um, but I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm hoping he'll do good this year.
I was talking to I have a good buddy. He lives there in the Maryland area also, Ned, and He's kind of one of those guys that kind of we me and him joined the whole scouting community at the same time, and we hit it off real good. And this is his specific words. We're talking today, right? And I said he was like, "What do you guys have lined up for today?" I said Jalen Tolbert, and this is exactly what he says um, about Jalen Tolbert. Hold on, let me find it because we were like text messaging like crazy. But he said that Jalen Tolbert was basically like his pet cat last year. And for those that don't know, right, whenever you hear somebody say pet cat, it means that that's a player that you're very interested in, somebody you would like your team to bring in and whatnot. So, um, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Oh, there he is. What's up, brothers? This
What
is the
up,
man that we
Jose?
were waiting for.
Here, Eric Black said something too.
Go
Hold
for
on, let
cover.
me get it.
Yeah.
Eric Black.
I really want to read this because what he
I
said
got you.
is good, man.
It wasn't shocking to me. I just don't think he was ready for it like that. And I don't know why he made the comment, the NFL easy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, Black, I think, I heard, I'm not for sure, but I heard some things. I can't quite remember because I want to give people credit when credit is due. But somebody said either on a show or an article, I can't remember. They said that basically they saw Tolbert as CD Lamb. So what they tried to do was they tried to make him learn different positions at one time, and he just couldn't handle it, man. And then finally, when they realized that, they just kind of pushed him off a little bit and let him learn one position at a time. So that's why you saw him like his playing time wasn't there. So I don't know how true that is, but I know I heard somebody say it or I read it in an article, and it's crazy that they thought that highly of him and he just couldn't handle it, man. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the option route offense kind of hurt him. Hopefully, with this West Coast offense, it's more legit. Like, hey, it's a slant, it's an out. There's no thinking about it. That's what it is. Maybe that'll help him out and that'll bring out his true talent. That I'm hoping it does, man, because we need it.
So let me. I found it right. He goes, look, this is what Ned. I trust Ned so much. He goes, I'm still mad at the Cowboys for ruining Tolbert. Dude went from certifiable superstar to a healthy scratch every week. That's exactly Ned's words. Which when hearing Ned, when he talks about a player, I mean, he talks with conviction, and I mean, he's right. Almost like, I mean, I've seen he has a win rate of when he sees a player play, he's pretty much on board. And he did say it's unfortunate that the Cowboys are going to be in this hurry up mode of trying to learn this West Coast offense, especially of what they're used to. So they just said that they basically postponed Jalen Tolbert's stunt growth. So hopefully Tolbert can bounce back. Obviously the game is a lot more mental than it is physical, and that's exactly what he said. But for him to use these strong words, do you think we ruined Tolbert?
I I think we might have, like I just said, man. You got to look it up. I got to find it. But they try to treat him like CD Lamb to learn all these different positions at one time, and he couldn't do it, man. They thought he could do it, and I think they ruined him.
That would be kind of that wouldn't be too good. But let's see what let's look at his scouting report, right? Just so we can get a good feel of who Jalen Tolbert is, right? Obviously, he's Jaguar. For those that know, South Alabama Jaguar. He is when I think his official listing was 6'1", 1/8, which is pretty close to 6'2". He weighs in at 194. His hands are 10-inch hands. That means he has pretty good hand size, right? Bigger than who was it? Kenny Pickett had what 8 and the
Y-
quarterback had what 8 and like he barely was a 9-inch, and this guy has
Yeah,
10 hands. Arm 32 and a quarter, wingspan 6'4", 3'8", which is good, which is something that I don't know. Did you already point that out about him?
that what for what?
His wingspan?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a little bit. His 40-yard dash was he ran a 40 and 4.49, which is kind of what everybody wants to say that all the Cowboy receivers, minus Turpin, are all running for 4.49s and 4.5. 4.5. His 3 cone was 7. 7.08. He didn't participate in the shuttle. Verticals 36-inch, not too bad. Des Bryant's was 38. Broad jump 10.3. So that's those are his measurables. Positives: good height and length for the position. Good long speed and burst with the ball in his hands. Can take the top off the defense with vertical routes. Cowboys didn't run that many vertical routes for whatever reason. It looks like we were just a hook party, right? It was just that's what they call us, right? Above average catching range, which is this is what I was asking you about, right? Flash's ability to extend away from his body and also high point throws. Has experience working from the slot, primarily working on intermittent, and deep routes. Sorry about that. Negatives: needs to work as a route runner, best working north and south. Inconsistent hands with throws at his body. Effort and finish can be lacking as a blocker. I believe his 2021 stats, he had 12 games played, 82 receptions. Check this out. 82 receptions, 1,474 yards, 8 touchdowns. He was averaging 18 yards a grab. That's crazy. And he was the 2021 Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Year, 2021 First Team All Sun Belt, 2020 First Team All Sun Belt. Overall, Jalen Tolbert is a tall receiver with good length who primarily worked from the outside in college. Although he has some experience working from the slot, he is best on intermediate and deep routes that allow him to use his good build up long speed. He also flashes burst with the ball in his hands when he gets the ball underneath. Whew, that was a mouthful. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good prospect to me.
It does, man. That's why he got selected.
Let me see. Where do we leave off on the comment section?
I think Eric said exactly.
Exactly, right?
I think I was talking about how they, it didn't come easy to him and all that.
Oh, yeah. But the NFL posed to be easy, right?
Because he said the NFL's easy.
Yeah. If not, we'd all be there. It's 8 watching with 2 likes. Come on, people, hit the like button. It's free dollars, man. Yeah.
Appreciate Eric.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Eric.
Round of applause, bro.
Yeah, round of applause,
it,
man. Hey, somebody understands the algorithm. And remember, if you are new, sub, the link is in the bio. This is gonna be the cap giveaway. I feel like this cap we should be doing it after the Super Bowl, right? Because just leave it to Cowboys Nation to pull a Jerry Jones type deal. But yeah, anybody that's a new sub, this will be definitely you'll be a part of the free cap giveaway. Lyman, lead the way. It's Dallas Cowboy cap. This will be the last time you guys will see it because this is actually getting shipped out to Homestead tomorrow. But the other one it's brand new in a box, so I don't have to. I mean, if I have to show it, let me know and I'll show it. But yes, please like and subscribe. But we're trying to grow this channel. Hey man, we're gonna get really in depth with the draft process. But the reason why we want to specifically cover Jalen Tolbert is because we're going one by one. We want to see because for the big thing is that there's a mixed crowd of Cowboy Nations. We need speed and we need wide receiver. So we need a mixture of both. And so I want to know, you know what I mean? Are we heading the right direction? I got caught up on the crawfish convo and forgot the like. I love it, David Lopez.
He's new, right?
He's new. Round of applause.
Hey, welcome,
man.
brother.
And you look like a Cowboy fan too. Equally, you're serious about that? Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow, man. I just need to keep it on a couple more shows because that cap we are gonna give it away, and we're gonna try to make sure we do it online. We're gonna try and do it online with that wheel that we used the last time. It's just the wheel which can throw everybody's name in wherever it lands on. That's it. Even if you're a Cowboy hater, believe it or not, you can actually just subscribing gets you into the actual it gets you into the drawing for this cap. But let's talk about Jalen. Let's finish off with Jalen Tolbert, right? Did he really get an option, like a real opportunity in the actual season? I know he got some preseason action. Was there anything in the preseason that you liked?
I think Well, he was okay, I guess. You really didn't see much. Some of the stuff he dropped some passes in the offseason. I was like, man, what is going on? I don't know. I think he just didn't feel confident. When you don't feel confident, man, everything kind of goes fast for you. And I saw him drop a couple of passes, but you know what was weird is that in practice, when I would see, you know how they show the practices on DallasCowboy.com and all that, he
Yes.
was catching passes, and then it came to the game in the preseason, and he dropped them. It was just weird to me, man. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. The whole thing's just weird, Jerry. Just
No,
the
it is.
feeling, and nobody really talking about it other than it's almost as if they were avoiding it the whole year, weren't they?
They were. But I will also say this. I mean, even Tolbert is a prospect. He was kind of a weird prospect because when I would see him, he looked huge.
Yeah.
Like for whatever reason, I thought like he was like 6'3", and then when I come back and I look at these measurables, he was like 6'1" altogether. I was like, what? It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. From what he looks out there, he looks so much more bigger, but I think it's just because he plays bigger than his actual tape at hand. Um, and what we've been seeing is definitely what the Cowboys are going to do is obviously they're going to simplify the actual passing game, focusing on the run. And the news that we've been seeing lately, and some of them are credible sources, is the franchise tag will be exercised on Tony Pollard. And Zeke looks like they're going to try to keep him at the minimal. My question is, Harvey, if that's the case, can we turn this running game around with them two?
I don't think so, man. Why we? I don't understand, man.
Do you think Pollard? You think Pollard is done already?
No, I like Pollard. I don't want anybody to think anything wrong of it. It's just we gotta think. We gotta be smarter, man. And nothing against Pollard. I love Pollard. I love Zeke. Awesome, awesome players. But at some point, you kind of have to figure out you can't pay these guys. You can't pay everybody. You cannot pay everybody, man. That's just the way the NFL goes. Look at Bill Belichick. He's that dude. You're like, wait a minute. You just drafted this dude. He played very well. You're not going to pay him? Like, he let a lot of people go over the years.
Yes.
But think about the players that he kept, though. Hightower. That dude is a great player. Like, yeah, definitely. But if you look at, but he was the leader of that defense, like the quarterback. And you look at cornerbacks that he had, he's like, I can get another one. And he wasn't wrong. I can always get another cornerback. I just like, to me, it doesn't make any sense, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Pollard, great player. But how much is he going to demand?
Because I mean, what positions are the ones that are the highest paid in the league right now?
Quarterback.
Okay.
Let me see. Wide receiver, right?
Okay.
I want to say offensive lineman.
Yeah, offensive tackle,
Defensive end.
defensive end.
And I think next is probably corner.
Yes, sir. That's actually
So
right. So paying 10 mil to a running back, that is kind of a little bit borderline. I mean, I believe Michael Gallup's he's getting what, 13 this year. Next year he'll be making 14. So he'll pretty much be making Gallup money.
yeah,
So pretty much getting paid as a number 2 wide receiver. My question is, with the new offense that the Cowboys are going to be implementing, will we see a little bit more Pollard involved? That's what I want to know. Involved.
that's probably what's going to happen, especially if you're going to pay him or keep him at the franchise tag. You're going to have to play him more. I mean, that's
You'd be
but
good with the franchise tag, or would you be good with a friendly 3-year deal for him?
none.
Because we were talking about this yesterday, right? The shelf life is what, 4 years? Even
Yeah,
though his tires don't have that much tread, he's still
I don't agree with it, man.
I mean,
I think the money should be spent somewhere else.
you already said the top five. I mean, wide receiver, offensive tackle, quarterback, defensive end, and corner. Those are the prime, the premier paid positions in the
So
NFL. So
so
running back is kind of
so
hard.
so to me, I would say more. I would say more. If you're gonna waste 10 million, if you're gonna use the 10 million, I say you go get Ben Powers, the guard for the Baltimore Ravens. I say you get Evan.
Don't bring back
I
Connor
say
McGovern.
no. I say you get Ben. Oh no, you can bring him back and back up.
Yeah.
But I say you either that or Evan Brown for the Detroit Lions. I don't know. I think he's an unrestricted free agent. He's actually better than Evan Brown.
Ooh.
Or better than Ben Powers.
Look at Jose Baez. I told you Jerry was going to have it his way as usual, man. He let go of Rex Burkhead. He's talking about he's actually talking about how you're saying how Bill Belichick. I don't know what one time I was calling him Bill Parcells. I called him Bill Parcells like 5 times, and they corrected me like 3 times. It was funny. I don't know why I kept on calling him Bill Parcells, but yeah, he did let go of Burkhead. Burkhead was with the Texans this year, right? And Burkhead is a dog, man. Which is wild that Jerry, being a shrewd businessman, hasn't been making a smart business decision. Is it Jerry or is it Steven? That's what I want to know.
I think it's Jerry, man. I
Pollard
think it's
will,
Jerry.
Pollard would have more rollout passes. So he's saying in this offense, I guess he would be featured as what he was supposed to be featured when he first came into the NFL.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're doing this every year, man. Like, what are we doing? Like this is my thing. What does everybody think about that? Would you sign Pollard or would you not sign Pollard? If you guys are out there, comment in this comment section. I want to know. Realistically, like, would you actually pay him 10 to 12 million? Because that's what it's gonna demand.
Let's see. We got some people chiming in. It's good drafting and awesome position coaching and disciplined players to get those players, right? That was by Martin Garcia. Appreciate that. We suck again, hombre. No. Does not have that does not have that mindset, right? For those that don't know what he just said a replica of another year. Black Mamba, where you been? He goes, yes.
Yes, we signed him.
I think Black Mamba has been on the Tony Pollard re-signing.
I'm not, man.
I think he is. I'm not mistaken. I think Black Mamba wants Tony Pollard back.
Bro, this is my thing, man. I would rather draft somebody and use Malik Davis. I'd rather draft 2 rookies.
But Malik Davis, though, you're gonna trust him to not fumble, to be NFL. Damn, that's kind of hard.
But this is the thing, though.
That's hard.
Andy Reid did it.
It took him a while, though. He didn't just like give it to him at the beginning.
It doesn't matter, though. That's
Isaiah
like
Pacheco had to learn it.
You got 3 players. You got 3 players. Somebody's bound to get it. Somebody's bound. Look, man, when you put the cream of the crop right in a cup, the cream of the creme will always come on top, and you'll figure it out.
I love it. Look, this Black Mama. Look, I told you, dude. I pay attention. For those that say I don't pay attention and that Harvey pays attention to everybody, no, I pay attention. I'm a charmer too. Yes,
Black Mama, man.
I told you he likes Pollard, and I'm look.
My thing is Black Mamba at 10 to 12 mil, maybe 14. You ready to pay that?
Well, for sure, if they franchise him, he's 10.
But come on,
if man. if they bring back Zeke, I mean, I think I heard the number 5 mil being thrown around, and then I heard somebody saying that that they would probably want to bring him in at the base salary for veteran players. So
who, Zeke?
Yeah, Zeke. But somebody said 5 mil for Zeke. So
no,
That's
How?
that's 2 for 1. I'm just saying, let's talk about this real quick. That's 2 for 1. That means that even if let's just say, it's hypothetical because it's still real early, man. And we can have these conversations. If they do this route, right? And let's say it's pick 26, Cowboys are on the board, and yet you see Bijan Robinson. Are you they wouldn't have to draft him, would they? But look, Jose's with you. Davis is hungry and would ball out for you in order to get signed. I would franchise tag him.
Black Mamba, you upsetting me today,
Look,
man.
Jerry is. Would he ask for what? Would he ask for that while come back from a broken leg? Ooh, it's a good
Yeah,
question.
because it's not that serious.
I mean, but it's unfortunate if the Cowboys are doing business like that. Like that's kind of how they got Gallup tied in. You know what I mean? Like what's
And look what happened.
But we can't hold everybody to that same standard because remember, I mean, I understand that nobody's in Adrian Peterson, but Adrian Peterson came back from an ACL earlier than anybody's ever in the NFL history and did some amazing things in the NFL. So I'm just saying anything is possible if you put your mind to it.
Pollard ate Adrian Peterson.
I
Adrian
know.
Peterson is
That's how
one
I
in a
started. I
lifetime.
started that way. I started that way for a reason. But I'm saying anything is possible. You just gotta put your mind to it. That's
You
it.
know what, bro? That's it, man. Y'all, Black Mamba, look, man. You guys are driving me crazy, man. I'm literally about to take a shot to freaking lower my damn.
Just don't let them see you pour it, and if it's water, drink up.
I'm gonna blank this out real quick because y'all are giving my blood pressure up.
Anyways, getting back to Jalen Tolbert, some of the comps, guys, that I remember hearing for Jalen Tolbert was people saying that he was going to be the Dallas Cowboys' new Marvin Jones. Anybody remember who Marvin Jones is? You know who Marvin Jones? Do you remember him?
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, I shouldn't have said him. I should have said Greg Jennings. I remember them saying Greg Jennings. I'm sorry. Do you remember Greg Jennings?
Marvin Jones is still playing,
Yeah,
by the
he's still
way.
playing. That's why the segue was for Greg Jennings.
Yeah, Greg
That was
Jennings is a
his
great player.
that was actually one of his player comps was Greg
You,
Jennings, and somebody said he could even be probably potentially your Marvin Jones. I mean, do you see CD Lamb in that same row as those two players, Marvin Jones and Greg Jennings? Just given
uh,
I want to answer some questions that are
you
out.
said CD Lamb?
Yeah, I want to know. Do you see CD Lamb as a Marvin Jones or Greg Jennings?
No.
So then what you just answered is that the Cowboys do not have the same type of wide receivers in their bullpen or in their lineup.
CD Lamb's better than those dudes.
Of course, he's a yak monster. You
So
better be
okay,
careful. You fall asleep on him, he'll steal your girlfriend from you.
look, listen, man. So Des Bryant, right? We bought him at the Gucci store, right?
Okay.
Michael Gallup, we bought at the Dollar Tree. Michael Gallup is kind of like Des Bryant, but smaller. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I mean,
He is. He's like Des Bryant. He can only run so many routes.
true.
Bang bang. The bang route, slant, a stop, a 9. That's it.
Okay.
We need wide receivers, man. And the way we get there is we draft running backs.
What about Simi Fehoko, man?
He's okay. I'm not hating on the dude. He's a good player.
You like Simi? Let's see how
I didn't
big.
say I didn't say I don't like him.
Let's see how tall is Simi? Simi's huge. I believe Simi is approximately
So Black
6'4", 220 pounds. And I believe he ran the
uh,
40 in 4.42. officially. It's a pretty good. That's a pretty good 40.
I honestly, at this point, I think Jerry just wants Pollard and Zeke back just to sell jerseys.
Well, I'm just saying because what we're trying to do is we're trying to understand. Okay, what's the best route for the Cowboys in the first round at 26? Should be 27, but 26.
Wide receiver.
Man, but if there's a defensive end, I already said the name that I'm big on right now.
So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay
Yeah.
with the defensive end. I would take Nolan Smith too, all day.
What about offensive tackle?
Hell no.
It's a premium position. You said it's one of the highest paid positions.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's so many of them available that wide receiver, I don't know if there's that many talented wide receivers after that. Because they're all going to be gone. I'm telling you, wide receivers are going to go on a run from late first all the way to the mid second, and we will not have a chance. What do we got in the comment section, man? They're blowing it up.
Funny. Javi, Pollard is a good running back. Who do you want that can replace him immediately? He's a good question.
J. Spears.
You're pretty big on him.
I'm telling you.
I like it. He is
remember I said
that. He's hard.
And so when the Saints draft him, okay, and they're like, wait a minute, why didn't we get that guy? You're gonna be like, yeah, Harvey, you're right. What were we thinking? Yeah, what were you thinking?
You have Black Mama taking a shot with you now. Jerry has always made moves for potential later results as to making moves for now results. You got to read that one again. Jerry has always made moves for potential later results as to making moves for now results. He has been holding back for a while for the now, and he has been banking on the future. And if you look at his draft philosophy, he goes more with high ceiling players than high floor, right? High floor means that you already know exactly what you're going to get out of this player. A la Tyler Smith, he had a huge ceiling, and wow. He goes, Black Mamba, I believe we need to focus on offense. And then he also said no. So I don't know who he said no to, about.
Ty J. Spears. Come on.
Who the hell is Jalen Tolbert?
Hamster ball. I thought you were a Cowboy fan now. Didn't he say that? He said he's a Cowboy fan now.
Look at the Sheagles. Anybody get mad with that? No.
Look at the Eagles.
We appreciate the likes on TikTok though. Look at the Eagles, man, and they're in the Super Bowl. Hey, we did hear Jerry Jones say that he's been known as a wildcatter in his career, and if we don't think that he'll take a chance, that we've been drinking the wrong tea or using the wrong tea leaves in his tea, right? I believe that is actually a cut up that was made by us. So you guys should go check that out. And he says if the opportunity does present himself, he's been known to take a chance to. But what player out there is it worth you for pushing over your entire draft class for? Because we've seen some teams do it. Denver Broncos, it looked like it kind of backfired on him. Russ is not cooking, man. He hasn't cooked since Brian Schottenheimer left, man.
Yeah.
Who's another team that recently gave it all away?
The Rams.
Rams are in a rebuild mode. It's great you guys recognize that someone from the Cowboys will go to the Pro Bowl because Dak will not send the boys to the Super Bowl. Oh,
wait, I thought he was a Cowboy fan. Didn't he say yesterday he was a Cowboy fan?
I think he did, but he was mad. I think he was mad with us not putting his stuff.
We had a guess, man.
Yeah, we had a guess. Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, J-Tuck, he's pretty good, man. I'll tell you this. Anybody out there that's looking for some good Cowboys content, J-Tuck is the guy, man. 8-minute videos and boom, they're full of knowledge. Hey, man, not only that, but he's so unique. His style's so smooth, man. He has a unique blend to it. So little quick banger. But if you want to be a part of the combo, you want to be a part of Cowboys Nation, you come join the Cowboy Cast where everybody's comments gets heard. There will be a big trade with Dallas. There will be a big trade with Dallas. Do you feel that, Black Momo? Do you really feel that way?
I think Jerry's tired.
I think Jerry is tired. If he does not make a big move, then he is saying that it was because of why we were stalling. But what explains the lack of effort? Huh. On he goes, it's okay, guys. Thank you, hamster ball. But okay, effort on whose part? That's where I want to get to nitty gritty on. Are you talking about like entire team? Because I'll tell you this, our team balled out. He goes, yes, he will trade Dak to get the ring. Oh, like mom, I can't believe you just said that about our franchise quarterback.
This is the thing, though. Dak has to agree to it,
No trade clause.
and
49 mil this year, 52 mil next year.
they'll have to restructure his contract.
But for who?
I
And
don't
for
think so.
what?
They ain't trading, man.
They're not trading. Dak's not going anywhere. In fact, I think he's going to be here for the next 5-6 years. They have to renegotiate. They have to get his cap down lower. I think at this point, forget the no trade clause and just if we have a good year, we have a great year. Or we have a good year. It's a good year. We make it to the playoffs. Let's see. I mean, I think honestly, if the Cowboys really want to get past the first one and done and the divisional round and get into the NFC Championship, they need to turn this championship, this defense into a Super Bowl championship team, man. Because I'll tell you this: if you leave it up to Dak and the offense, they're not going to get you they're not going to get you very far. To be honest with you, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm being very forward with you guys. Effort with our guys, receivers, corners, the extra. Okay. Now that makes a little sense, right? Because now we can kind of understand. Like you're talking a la Trey Diggs is effortless tackle that allowed Greg Kettle to make a big completion. Receivers kind of giving up on plays. I guess you want to say about Michael Gallup, but was that really on Michael Gallup? I think that was just a bad pass by Dak Prescott. I'm gonna be
Yeah, it was a bad
frank.
pass, man.
He goes, Jerry, they will reconstruct his contract. They take the trade clause out and send him to Green Bay. Are you saying are you drinking the tea for Aaron Rodgers also? Is this really a thing, Harvard? I thought this is just like hearsay, you know what I mean?
I think it's just all hearsay, man. There's no way. It's just too much money.
Aaron Rodgers makes a lot of money. I think he's the highest paid quarterback right now, isn't he?
He
No, well,
is.
technically Deshaun, but I think annually wise, I think he takes the cake, doesn't he?
Who? Deshaun?
No. Deshaun make the most money because his is fully guaranteed. But I think with A-Rod, I think he makes the most money annually as a quarterback. Jose says they're not trading because who wants him really? Coaches had him listed as a top 20 quarterback, not a top 10. What list are you referring to, Jose? I have not seen a list. I wish, like Black Mamba, I agree, Jose. I heard Rush is going to San Diego. Oh, damn. That'd be crazy. Cooper Rush. But Cooper Rush can't run the same offense as what Kellen Moore is doing. But I will tell you this. I've been hearing and I've read an article that right now LA's stoked about Kellen Moore and Brandon Staley saying that that's going to be the favorites out of the AFC West. It's crazy. They're already crowning them Super Bowl champs next year. And not in just one game. No, you're right, Jose. I understand. There wasn't just one game. It's a collective of bad plays, but still, it's not that it's a series of bad plays after bad plays. I understand, though. It does compound over time. Yes, it does. Moore is trying to recruit him. Yeah, I mean, we could see that he did have experience with him. Let me see. I don't see anyone stepping up as a true leader. This is on TikTok. DLR 1984. I don't see anyone stepping up as a true leader to keep people in check and to be that motivator. I've seen D Law at times, but D Law looks like he sticks to the defense. We just kind of commentated a little bit on this. We haven't seen a Michael Irvin, right? Who would get in people's faces. Who has earned that right to be the Michael Irvin right now?
Micah Parsons.
But Micah, has been getting a little bit of a bad rep lately by the NFL.
Why?
By the NFL.
Mm,
I
That's the
think you
NFL.
even said it too, man.
They do, man. The NFL don't like him.
NFL don't like him. Why? Because he talks too much.
Yeah, he does, but he tells the truth.
He tells the truth.
That's what they don't like. That
Sheep. I think you're onto something, DLR. Oh yeah, whose side are you on, Jerry? Namre, and you think everyone needs a quarterback? Hey, everybody needs a quarterback, man.
everybody needs a damn quarterback.
Everybody needs a quarterback. Even even the Chiefs, even the Eagles,
Jesus Christ.
even the Buffalo Bills.
I don't like the Pollard. Man, here we go again.
Well, this is the third round pick. Obviously, we knew what we were getting into when we said we're going to talk about Jalen Tolbert. We said it was going to be short. Damn, it was short. Hopefully
That's, I mean,
hopefully he hasn't really ruined his career. Hopefully he has a
that's what happens when you don't bring nothing to the table.
damn. Are you talking about Tolbert or me?
Tolbert,
Well, I will say this. I'm looking for him to have a bounce back year. You know, it would be nice.
Art Lomax.
I mean, we have to give you a round of applause.
Yeah, man.
Join the thread, commented. If you sub, then you're in the cap giveaway for the lineman. Jalen Tolbert equals bust. I mean, really, in reality, can he really be listed as a bust? He was a third rounder. I mean, I think the bust goes to the first pick
First pick.
overall
Yeah.
in the draft. So I think those are more of a bust. But we get what you're understanding. Like I think he was overhyped. If anything, that's probably the better word for him. Because I mean, he came with so much hype after we drafted him. I remember I went back and I watched so many cut-ups. I was like, man, how big is this guy? This guy is huge. He's like 6'4", and no, he ended up being 6'1", and then from there he had moments in the preseason, but then like inconsistency, and then he didn't pick up the option route. He didn't understand the option route, and he just became a healthy scratch pretty much every week. But I did hear today that you should always draft a quarterback in the draft, no matter where they may be. That is why I say everybody needs a quarterback, and I would recommend anybody to go out there, find this book, read it. It's Jimmy Johnson, Turning the Thing Around, My Life in Football. Jimmy Johnson. And, you know, I'll tell you what he did. In 1989, he selected with the number one pick overall, he selected Troy Aikman, right? In that same year after the supplement draft stopped in what, 2020?
Mm-hmm.
The COVID year? But in 1989, the supplemental draft was used. It was in full force. In that year, the Cowboys used a first round pick in the supplemental draft, and they got themselves it's a Walsh. What was his name?
Steve Walsh.
Steve Walsh out of OU. No, not OU. The U, right? Hurricanes, right? Which was one of his players. It was his quarterback. He was a coach for Hurricanes. And damn, Troy Aikman got hurt. Steve played and he looked good. And damn, Troy Aikman was under a lot of fire. It was under a lot of fire. And what did he do? He traded him the following year and got his first round pick and got some more draft capital back. So if for all those that want to say Howie Roseman was the one who wrote the book, no, this guy wrote the book on exactly what to do. And you know what? He continued to select quarterbacks year in, year in, year in, and year in. So it sounded like I was saying urine, right? Urine. Year end each draft, he would assess the quarterback position and he would draft a quarterback every 2 seasons. It's crazy. Look at it. It's all a part of the team building. So that's why I say every team needs a quarterback. You know, what's the old saying? I don't know if you guys know about it, right? Because I love Jordans. I know me and Harvey, we've had this conversation. I mean, we you know, I know Harvey's probably not a big J guy anymore, but there's this old saying, right? One to stock and one to rock. You know, I think that's exactly what every team should do with their quarterbacks, man. One to stock and one to rock. It will not be too bad of a draft. What do you say? It will not be a bad. It will not be bad to draft the running back, but Pollard is our man. I can respect that, Black Mamba. That's called loyalty, and he does have is the tread on his tires is not as bad as Zeke's.
Remember
But
we
I
had
don't
this.
want. I don't want to. I don't want to give him more than 2 years.
Remember we had this conversation.
I know we did, and it gets heated. I don't
No,
know if you.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if you guys know this, but
I'm gonna time.
it
I'm
gets
gonna
pretty
time.
heated here.
I'm gonna timestamp this so we can all remember when we finish paying Pollard $10 to $14 million somewhere there that line.
All I'm saying, just I don't want to give him more than 2 years. That's it.
So I'll tell you this: if it was up to me, because I don't want to draft a quarterback in the running back in the first round. If they told me we'll get rid of Zeke and Pollard to get Bijan Robinson, I'd rather go on that route.
You rather go? You rather go Bijan?
Yeah, if it means getting rid of those Pollard and Zeke, yes.
Oh damn! Now you've really changed it around. Look at what DLR on TikTok 1984 says. He says the problem with top-notch players is they want top-notch money. Once they receive that, they stop playing.
It's true. That happens to us, man. When are we gonna learn? They know what.
How much did you say that? I mean, you showed me I know you showed me the actual clip, but how much did Dakota? How much did Dakota make before he even signed his actual big time contract?
$50 million.
Just in pure
sponsorships.
Actually, I think the number was like 58 mil, I think, or 56 mil, which is crazy. And then, if you play 10 accrued games, I believe, or you're a part of the team for 10 years, 10 games in the season, I believe it's 10. The NFL will pay you obviously 1 mil, and then plus that's on top of your actual salary of wherever you fell in the draft. So players do get paid, but I mean, yeah, when it comes to top-notch players, for whatever reason, they do play lazy, and I understand why some people are hesitant about paying Trey Diggs because, I mean, if he's doing this now and he gets paid, are we going to see another Jalen Ramsey? Don't get me wrong, I love you, Trey Diggs, but damn, man, that you just didn't look good, and that needs you the most, man. I'll read that once I'm done with Barry Switzer book. Okay, all right. It's a good book, man. It's a good book. I will tell you this, it's kind of weird because I thought it was going to be focused in all on the Cowboys, but I will tell you this, it's kind of weird because you're going to see how the actual coaching circuit worked during his time. It shows you how he actually knew Barry Switzer. They actually would hang out. They all knew each other. Jerry Jones, Barry Switzer. It's weird. It just took you into the whole coaching circuit and how they would go about getting gigs that they wanted and gigs that they didn't want. So it was a weird book, but it does tell you exactly he does share with you his philosophies and whatnot. I wish he would have shared a little bit more, but I think he did write a second book right recently. Yep. I agree. I would not give him 2 years either. I would just franchise him. Okay, I see where Black Mamba's kind of going with this. Because with the franchise, it's just 1 year, 10 mil, you're out the next door. But you're saying if Bijan is there and they draft him and let go of those two, you're down with Bijan at 26 then.
I don't like the pick.
You don't like it. Yeah.
But if that means getting rid of them two, then I'm good.
It's better than Bijan at 5, where they picked Zeke. Well, no, they picked Zeke at what, 6?
Number 4.
People were mad because they wanted Jalen Ramsey. I wanted Bosa.
I wanted Ramsey, but I was okay with Zeke.
I wanted Bosa. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted Bosa. Get rid of Zeke. Jalen Tolbert to Pro Bowl. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, man. It's gonna be his breakout year, man. He's gonna fit into this offense. People were not even talking about him. You're gonna see he's gonna play like he did at South Alabama, baby.
Hey, Kendall, it made you join though.
Look, DLR is coming. Is joining. Our cap space is insane. We need to sign Micah Pollard, the offensive line that came in. He even said, Did you say throw in your house too? Yeah, well, we're right now. Oh no, he says my question is how.
That's and Jerry, this is my point, man. This is what I'm trying to get. Listen to me. This is why I'm upset right now. Right? People are not understanding. Jerry Jones had to make a decision that he was not okay with because they got in cap space trouble. He had to let go of one of the most prestige players in Dallas Cowboy history, and that was DeMarcus Ware. He didn't. It's not that he wanted to; is he had no choice. He had to get rid of him. And look at what DeMarcus Ware did when he left.
Won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos.
That's what I'm saying, man. What are we doing, guys? I'm not saying I don't like these players. I do, but what are we doing? We still have to, if they want to keep Trayvon Diggs, we got to pay him. We got to pay CeeDee Lamb. We got to pay Micah Parsons. I'm just saying, man, it's too much money to go around. What are we doing? That's my point to Pollard. We let him go. Let Zeke go. Let Tyron Smith go. Like, let Schultz go. Let all these guys go. But nobody sees the future until you get to the point where, damn, we made a mistake. But now we're in dead money because we got to get rid of these players and sign these other players. That's just my opinion on it.
I get it. I totally get it. DLR also said we have overpaid players who are not producing and they are just taking up space. They got to earn their money. Hey DLR, you should come. The link is in the bio. You should come and join our join the crowd, man. Like I said, we're doing a cap giveaway. Lyman lead the way. I believe I still have it right here. Oh, it's right here. This cap will be given away. Actually, this one's already given away. But I have another one that will be given away. So luckily, you guys are not from the same area. Uh, Puro, yeah, right, bro. That's what Jose is saying to those that don't know Spanish. They signed Dak because he picked up the paper he threw at the trash can and missed, then got up to pick it up, and Romo was washed up then too. Damn. Was it you got some anger issues in you, man. I was joking about Switzer's book. I don't read. I look at pictures and laugh at the words. I love it. Look at that, Black Mama. You're crazy.
What's
You're
wrong with
crazy,
What's
Jose.
wrong with Hassan, dude? That dude, hey,
Hey,
that dude, he did.
Edward
Is there?
Simmons, is he new?
Yeah, he's new. Edward Simmons.
Thank you for
Welcome,
joining.
brother.
Thank
Appreciate
you for
it.
joining the stream. Hey, if you did click and you subscribed, then you are going to be a part of the cab giveaway. But he agrees with Harvey's statement about paying. Dallas is like my Yankees. Win it at any cost, man. I don't I don't know baseball. Thank God I don't know about baseball. I mean, I know how to play baseball, but
Let, let
I
me
don't know
say this
about
about
teams.
baseball, right? I'm not a big fan of baseball. I'm just not, right? My son used to like baseball, so I took him. But let me tell you something. Baseball is actually really fun if you're at the stadium. I think it's just great, man. I had a great time. It was a packed house. It was Texas Ranger Stadium. It was like it was lit, man. Like I was high fiving people that I didn't even know. Like it was a great time. Loved it. Watching it at home for the birds, man.
Yeah, I think I've been to one baseball game in my entire life. It was in Denver, not in Denver, but it was the Colorado Rockies while I was staying in Denver. And I will tell you this, it's a different if it's a different atmosphere. You got a lot of laid back people. You don't see people throwing rounds or throwing fights. You know, it's a laid back place. It's actually a place that you probably take somebody on a date. You get to talk to them. It's not like a movie, all awkward, like trying to eat popcorn and not chew. Thank you, Edward. Thank you, Black Mamba. The Yankees pay that money though. My Red Sox do not. Uh-oh. Well, say you're Red Sox and Black Mamba, you're Yank, man. And then didn't Houston win the chip this past
Hey,
month?
I'll tell you what, their lineup now, man, they might win a back to back.
Who?
The Astros.
Wow. I
That that
don't really pay attention.
that lineup looks sick, man.
I want everybody to know that's watching me on the stream. I am fully dedicated to my first love, and that is football. You have baseball in the background.
No, I'm just uh,
Oh, it's football.
whatever, man. Whatever.
I don't have time because if not, I'll get so freaking locked in on names and all this stuff and the team building. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not dumb. I know some players. I know some names of some players. I know at one time I would watch the Spurs when they were, of course, only during the championship. But try watching them. What is it? 87 games basketball. How many games are there?
NBA is not the same anymore, man. It's just not the same.
It's not the same because I saw how Kyrie he made news how he just wanted to trade and he got the trade. That's crazy.
You know what solidified it for me? Honestly, really solidified it for me
What's that?
when LeBron James was crying like a baby on the court and he was on his knees.
Wasn't that just recently?
Yeah, that really solidified it for me.
But he's always been a crybaby. Forget that guy.
Not like that though.
Yeah, he's always been
You a grown man. But anyways, I'm just saying. Hey,
goes,
it ain't. Hey, look, this is what I tell you. It ain't no Jordan and no Kobe, man. They would never act like that ever.
you're absolutely right about that. And in fact, those are two of the most hated basketball players of from after you get into their bios, two of the most hated basketball players of all time. He goes, bro. My other question is, what about our kicker guy out here kicking like Ray Finkel? For those that don't know, that is Pet Detective, right? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Look at that Black Mama laughing my ass off.
Hey, Black Mama knows I'm right.
No, you're. But I will tell you this. Wasn't he always like a flopper? Didn't he always like get calls his way? Always
I don't know,
flopping.
man. He's just.
I'll tell you this much right now. Sports is it's my haven. It's the one place I don't have to talk about religion or anything politically wise. So I love football. So I stick to it. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a LeBron fan. I used to be, but not anymore. I'm sorry, guys. But thank God I don't watch basketball because then I'd be heated like everybody else. But anyways, tomorrow, who do we have up next tomorrow? Jake Ferguson.
Jump
man.
Berg.
I want to do another mock draft, man. I mean,
that was fun.
It was fun, man. I mean, and that was our first one. If you guys want to cover another mock draft, and then we can kind of just sprinkle in the Jake Ferguson scouting report, let us know right now in the chat, and we will do that.
Hey, you know what? Can we do a mock draft, like a live mock draft on here?
I'm pretty sure. I think right there where you hit present right there, I think you can do it. Share your screen.
Yeah,
I think doesn't PFF have a are they the only ones that have a mock draft simulator?
I think but we could do that, Jerry. Maybe on Monday do a live mock draft and see what happens randomly.
I like that. I think we should do that. We should do that, right? Or we should wait till the end of the week. How about we end Thursdays that way? Because we've been doing Monday to Thursday.
But we do mock draft Mondays, man.
Yeah, well, on mock draft Mondays, we're actually picking like Mel Kipers or whoever.
I got you.
But on Thursday, we can actually do it as a team. I will tell you this, because after that, we're going to start talking about our prospects. I know that what I usually do is I'll compose the top 10, and usually I usually go with trusted sources as far as what they have, and then from there I have a steady list of names that I watch, and then from there I go up there and I have a way of watching them, and from there I actually took a scouting course, so I know exactly what they look for in each position. So I look to see if those players do it, and that can kind of tell you more or less. We're getting deeper and deeper. Like I said, each position is 10 prospects. I've already kind of gone through one already, entire 10. I'm already halfway done to the second one. So yeah, it's getting to full force. So after we're done with our draft class, now we can start talking about these actual prospects. I know I told you guys yesterday, look, he said we should do a Zoom podcast. That'd be kind of cool. Um, we could look into something like that. We could probably work that out. I have the unlimited Zoom. Um, and he goes, we should do draft Uncle Rico. We would go to state, no doubt. I love it, man.
Where's Jose? Jose?
Oh, so that's from Sugarland.
No, Jose's from Pluggerville, man.
Oh, that's right. He is from Pflugerville.
He like doesn't he remind you like one of the dudes like just you hang out, drink beer, and he's just like, hey, bro, he's the funny guy, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
just has you cracking up all night. That's Jose, man.
Well, DLR, I will answer your question. I know that they're going to redo the entire kicking situation, so we're not bringing
Yep.
back Brett Maher. So I forgot to answer that. Yep, he says from Pflugerville. Pflugerville is actually nice.
Pflugerville, yeah.
It's actually growing. It's next door neighbors to Austin, which is I feel bad for Austin. Austin's growing so fast. That's me, bro, all day.
See, I told you, bro. Like, that dude, that he's the type of dude that you like, man. You go to you're hanging out and you're like, look, man, I'm only gonna have like 5 beers. That's it, and then I'll be good. And the entertainment by Jose will be so great. You'll be like a case in and won't even know it.
What do you say, puro chancla?
Dude, you know Jose got beat as a child. You know hey bro, you know he got the chancla and he got the freaking what is it called? The damn the damn thing you use to hang your clothes.
Oh,
What is it called?
hey, Fernando. We responded back yesterday with Jay Tuck. I don't know if did you see the message? We sent it back to you. I was trying to email you, but I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Jay Tuck says Josh Downs, the North Carolina wide receiver, is that's his guy. He says that's the guy that we all need to pay attention to. That he should be considered like very high in the draft. That people are sleeping on him.
And he's not lying, Jerry. So I kind of thought Addison was that dude for a long time. He's like, man, let me go see Josh Downs again. And I think he's right, man. I think Josh Downs, it's more natural to him. It comes natural. Like watch him. It's weird, man. He has like smooth, like it's just natural for him to play that way. It's crazy, man. He might be right, man. That might be the top dog.
He did also say that Josh Downs would fit perfectly into the West Coast offense too. So, but I don't know. The thing is do you think that in this 1 year that the Cowboys offense can pick up the West Coast and be able to roll right away with it, or are they still going to be stuck with that option route?
No, they'll be fine.
You think the Cowboys will be able to get up and roll?
Yeah.
That is me everywhere. Beat your mom will beat you. Your mom will beat you. Hey, we do have the Cowboy cast in Espanol, so that one's gonna be real fun. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun on that one. You're gonna hear a lot of Tex Mex, because I don't know about you guys, but I talk a lot of Tex Mex, man. I know
slang it, boy. Hey, that's not gonna be anytime soon. Just hold up, Jerry.
Look. For instance, this is the way I normally talk, right? I tal what's the matter? Right there. You see, you guys don't even know what I just said. You don't know what I just said. But I just basically said, like, hey, heads up, look, that's the guy right there. Or you know what? That's exactly what we're talking about, right? So yeah, great show again. You're welcome, Black Mamba. Hey, thank you, Sir Fernando, for sticking through, man.
Way is not a bad word, right? I don't want to say a lot of bad words.
What way?
Way?
It's like dude.
Pinche way.
Oh, okay. It depends, right? I think when you throw the pinche, I think that's kind of more of a.
I can't say that. Okay, see, that's my problem, man. I say too many bad words.
No, because not Jose Pais. Nah, way you're good. Like you know what I mean. That he'll probably say that. Nah, way you're good. So Lamb needs someone else to help him shine, just like Alvin Harper did for Michael Irvin. The guys we have, okay.
He's right, man.
Are okay. I'm sorry.
That's why I said in the 26 we need to take Zay Flowers, Josh Downs, somebody like that, and compliment CD.
But let me ask you a question. Wasn't Alvin Harper kind of like a stiff individual?
Yeah, but look at the offense they ran.
I'm just saying because you were saying
But no, no, no.
Jalen
Yeah,
Hyatt is
he
very
is.
stiff.
But this is my
But you
thing.
can see how fast he is.
But this is my thing. Look at the 90s.
The Cowboys were a fast team. In
That
fact,
was early. That was early 90s though. Those guys didn't have to do the things you have to do now.
you're right. You're
It's
absolutely
a
right.
whole different game.
No, you're absolutely right. Because if you look at that book with the one with Jimmy Johnson, he actually also said, I believe Jimmy Johnson was the first one to bring in the four defensive linemen that were all below like 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", and really plug them in because of their speed. So he added that speed element. Like you said, Cowboys were just faster than everybody else in the 90s.
Yep.
Now, man, I'm ready to do that on Taco Tuesday's full. We haven't done the Taco Tuesday, and we said we were.
Oh man, we did, huh?
Oh man, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna start getting really creative, and we want you all to be a part of it. We need to get out of Gallup, but we cannot. If somebody will take up that contract, I think we can. But
I don't think we will.
the thing is, it's kind of front loaded, right? That contract. I think it's the year 3 on that contract where you can kind of start getting out of it, kind of like what they did with Jalen Smith. Jerry, listen to this thing, cochino. Listen to this thing, cochino.
His thing.
Is that a song?
I don't know.
His thing. We need to get rid of Gallup, but we can't. Sam the man.
He's new, isn't he?
Yeah.
Welcome, Sam the man.
We need more
I like
speed
that.
offense.
Yeah, we do. 100%.
Hey, Michael. Hi, fellas. Great show. This is my first time watching. Appreciate it.
Let's go, baby.
Subscribe. Boom. This is the cap giveaway that we're going to be doing. This is actually Jose's cap, so I can't be giving it around. I will tell you this. Harvey, go ahead and say at pick 26, who are you hoping the Cowboys can land at pick 26? It's still early, but we're going to give you guys. We want to build up the suspense. Give me a player, just one right now. You don't have to say all of them.
Josh Downs.
At pick 26?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go with Nolan Smith, and I've already said this. Nolan Smith, Georgia defensive end. I love him. I know he's only 6'3" and 240, I think, 235.
But that dude can play, man.
But he can play.
He's a dog. Not a bulldog. I mean, like a real dog.
No, I think he's like a bulldog, man, because
man,
he's not afraid of taking up, especially he can hold his ground. I mean, I play defensive end, man. I got to play defensive end, so I know, man. You gotta hold up, man. You gotta hold up. You can't let them come your way. You know, you gotta hold up. You gotta push the run back in, and that guy does a great job. Which one is it?
Look, you know what I just remembered? Have you seen his face? Like Nolan Smith?
Yes.
He looks like a baby.
He does kind of look like a baby.
He kind of looks like Jamin Winston.
Yeah. That's a good way to say that. Yeah. That's funny. Let me see. What did DLR say? He goes, bro. Okay. Look at Novacek, small dude taking hits and still marching forward. We have Schultz, Jarwin falling. I will tell you this. If you look at the measurables for Jake Ferguson and Schultz, they're actually the same height, the same size, the same reach, and they're both considered to be small tight ends. That's why they fell to us.
But he's talking about hit and still marching forward. That Schultz and Jarwin fall really easily. Like once they get hit, they fall. Like they don't keep. Yeah, but not Jake Ferguson.
And he's so elusive too, man. I love his stop and go. He goes, our tight ends and receivers playing soft, take the hit and keep fighting. I could kind of see that. I will tell you that CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, those guys take hits and they keep on going. So the future looks bright. He goes, okay, good, nice answer from Tuck. Sorry, been busy with the family. Oh man, we're sorry, bro. We'll
pray for you, bro.
Let us know, man. Let us know. He goes, don't break, because Javi always says, here's the thing. Oh, I get it now. In other words, I need to say the Spanish version of it.
That's true. I do say that a lot.
Yeah. Be around with questions and my draft picks for the team after Super Bowl. I cannot wait to hear yours. But DLR, we do see exactly what you're talking about. Yes, you're right. Aside from Lamb and Ferguson, I think Well, I don't know. Hendershot, I like Hendershot. He's a
I like
fighter
Hendershot
too.
too.
You know, man, I see him taking on some blocks sometimes. I'm like, damn, I feel bad for him because he's a little bit on the slender side, but he's taking up some big time
Yeah.
freaking defensive ends and defensive tackles. Even
Hey,
Sean
Jose,
McEwen too.
yeah, they're I like the tight end group. The Schultz can walk to in my eyes.
Hey, this is the thing that we don't really understand. Tony Pollard, he'll give us a fourth round pick. If you let Trey Diggs just play out his contract, you could probably get a second rounder because he's going to get probably like a mega contract. Um, Schultz will probably get you a fourth rounder. So these are picks that these are good picks to have, right? They're called the comp picks, right? When you cannot resign or you lose a player because of free agency reasons. So the comp picks definitely add up. I know we have a couple of comp picks coming this way. Why are you laughing?
Jose still got me with the whole. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I do always say that, man. It's funny. That's funny. Jose picked up on that.
Yeah, he goes, Jerry, listen to this. He picked up on yesterday. He goes, hey, you're on the right and he's on the left. I'm like, well, it's kind of hard. So we have a special guest, man. I'm like, Jose calling out things all when he's not supposed to be calling out things. Hey, man, we had a lot of fun today, though. Even though we knew what we're getting into with Jalen Tolbert. What do you guys think? Tomorrow, a little mock draft. We could pick it from I don't know, PFF. I think PFF. I mean
Tomorrow, I thought you said Thursday.
Thursday. I'm sorry, Thursday.
Are we going live tomorrow?
Tomorrow's what?
Wednesday.
I have a meeting to
Guys, just so you know, Jerry's a mayor. This guy always has meetings and stuff. Like, I'm gonna call him the mayor.
I do have a look. The thing is, tomorrow I have a meeting around this time. Well, I usually get out. Okay, the meeting's at 7. Usually get out like around 8, and I'm on Central Time. So if we do go live tomorrow, it'll be at around 8:30 p.m. Central Time because by that time I'm already home and situated. So we may have to take the day off tomorrow, but on Thursday we can hit it with Jake Ferguson. We'll go over his scouting report. The mayor of Whoville.
No, he's the mayor of the Elk Lodge.
We'll see there. Eastside Chalino. Oh, damn. I see more Cowboy fans than Niner fans here in Cali, fellas. Do you guys know what happened? Ooh.
Dang.
I don't. It sounds kind of scary. What is that? What happened?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The thing is that I've actually, believe it or not, guys, I've actually been able to talk to and I hate to boast on it, but I've been able to in these 3 years of doing this, following this awesome path and dream of mine. I actually got to talk to a lot of people that I've seen and growing up with on the NFL Network, and I've actually been able to meet a lot of people, and the one person that still sticks to my mind and he's my guy forever is Steve Weich, man. That guy's awesome. I actually got to do 2 podcasts with him. He came on the East West podcast, and we did that. And the one thing he says, because he's from the West Coast, he says he freaks out that every time he goes to a Rams game or a Chargers game, how many Cowboy jerseys he sees in the stands. He says it's just crazy. It's crazy. He says he's never seen anything like it before. But he says everybody comes to a game because they want to see a game, but their actual team is the Cowboys. So, I wait puro senior citizen beer nights Elks Lounge.
How does he know that?
Yeah, there's Elks are all over the place, man.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's not just
that's a thing. I thought it was just like a one place.
nah, man. It's all over the place, man.
What?
They're trying to get younger though, so it's recruiting.
So is there an Elks Lounge in Maryland?
Yeah, it's all over the United States of America.
Get out of it. Stop, Jerry.
Dude, there is, dude.
Let me look this up, man.
Elks Lodge, man. It kind of. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's very family oriented. It's a good place, man. It's a nice place. If you guys don't like, I mean, it's up to you guys, right? It's your cup of tea.
It's lounge.
Elks Lodge.
Oh.
Black Mama, talk to you later, man. Tomorrow. Or no, I'm sorry. Thursday. He goes, they're like the VFW veterans, but on the VFW, I think you could actually open up a VFW. Harvey?
Really?
Yeah, because that's veterans foreign. What does it stand for? So on that one, I think you have to have been deployed twice for you to be able to open up a VFW.
I've been deployed 5 times, my brother.
That's what I'm saying. That so you would get all their full benefits and be able to
Hey,
open up.
man, they have one here, Jerry.
Yeah, dude, it's all over the map.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I might become the mayor like you.
Well, I will tell you this: if you don't like hanging around with rascals, like when you go out, there's a lot of rascals, and you get a. Well, I don't know where you guys are from, but here we call it the Valley, right? The Rio Grande Valley, and so when you walk, when you walk into like certain places, you got to walk like this, man. Like you got to walk with your shoulders out, and you got to be ready, and just be ready. Just take them hits with the shoulders. It's funny, man. You go to Pflugerville, you go anywhere, you don't none of that, man. If somebody actually accidentally like bumps into you, man, they're buying you a beer, a shot. If somebody here in the valley does that, oh man, you got to pray that you know what I'm saying. You got to be ready to, you got to be ready to protect yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll just punch him in the throat, Jerry, and then say that it was from PTSD.
He says they're also like a El Chuck E. Cheese. In other words, it's kind of like a daycare, like he's saying. But no, yeah, the Elks Lodge is a little bit. It's a little bit more. It's tailored for more business attire. People that
For grown folks.
for grown folks. Yeah. Now, but we'll see. Tomorrow, I do have a meeting that I do have to attend. I usually have a meeting on Wednesdays every second and last Wednesday of the month. So tomorrow we might have to postpone the show tomorrow, but definitely be back on it Thursday. And I do think that we've been talking about going live on Sundays because after Super Bowl Sunday, what is there to do on Sundays?
The Cowboys cast,
The
baby.
Cowboys cast, man. That's what we're gonna be doing, man. So I hope all of you all enjoyed. Eastside, Chalino, and DLR. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, click the link of the bio. I'm from Texas. I might be banned from TikTok. But doesn't mean we can't go live on TikTok anymore, right? Because my partner here is in a different state. But if I do
Yes,
get
sir.
banned, you need to make sure you come and follow the follow me. Like I said, if you have a Twitter, it's Jerry __ Martinez. I'm on Facebook, Jerry Martinez. You could just follow. You could just follow. My account is followable. You can just follow it. You don't have to request. You don't have to send no friend requests. You can just follow it. And yeah, man. You guys stay connected with us, and I can start letting you guys know exactly what's going on. Javi, the solo show tomorrow. El puro. Here's the thing.
I do say that, man. I'm
He
like,
does say
Jerry,
that.
hold on. And I do it like this. Here's the thing. I like that. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna can I patent that?
You can. And
Here's
you
the
also say
thing.
keep it real. And what I always used to tell the TikTok is be nice to each other. That's what I
Yeah,
used to
be
say.
nice, TikTok.
Yeah, be nice, TikTok, be nice. And so I might get banned. So if anything, it's not because of me, it's just because the state of Texas is I think they're gonna go forward. I don't know. I think they got to the end of the month to figure something out. So we'll see, right? That's the next cap. Oh, we can make up that next cap for your catchphrases.
And I'm gonna say it like that. El puro, here's the thing.
No, hombre,
Chingada madre.
aquí tal Guasamara. Ahí tal Guasamara. TikTok, we love you. Thursday, we will
Be
be
nice,
live.
TikTok. Be nice.
Be nice to each other. Tell somebody you love them too. Hey, be easy, David Lopez. We appreciate you being on
Lopez.
here, man. And we will see you guys Thursday. We're gonna like I said, we'll do Jake Ferguson, then we'll jump into mock draft. We'll probably do PFF, right? And then mock draft,
Yep.
we'll do
We'll do that mock draft on Thursday, man.
oh no, we'll do a mock draft together on Thursday.
Yeah, together.
We'll use the PFF draft simulator, or if not, we can find a draft simulator and we can do it together. We'll see how it goes. But tune in Thursday. We'll talk about Jake Ferguson and the mock draft.